Welcome everyone, and sorry for the technical delays. I know it's a full 15 minutes. We're late, 18 minutes now that I'm looking at it. Welcome to Extreme Exhibition Part 3. So today, it was a special event because we wanted to open our lobbies and our VC to everyone who's playing our closed beta test. And I have good news because we do have a player right now. All right. So I'd like to welcome Mr. Guardsman Nick. So Mr. Guardsman Nick, we've actually been talking with him through the 10 minutes. Oh, and I'm here with, sorry, I completely forgot. I just got so excited that we got a player with us.
Aww.
Steven's with us right now. Hi, Steven.
I am forgettable.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
Yeah.
Steven's
No,
kind of busy, and he really made time for us. So
Thank you. Of
Yes.
course, I love the game. I love the people that's playing it. I love your comments. So of course, and on that note, if I'm correct, our guest today, Guardsman Nick, is also a player that's been with us with our previous events, ESGS, Conquest, PGDX, correct?
yeah,
All right, that's gonna be
yeah,
interesting.
he's talking with us in chat right now. Yeah, sorry, I just got my webcam fixed. For some reason, it got shunted. So, yes, there we go. Yes, Guardsman Nick. Going back to Guardsman Nick, he has been with us for ESGS Conquest, and it seems he is a player who knows the game because he's been playing the game for several iterations
Yep.
right now. So, and this is Guardsman Nick's build, and it's interesting because he went ahead and used drone specials and other things like missile and the sniper rifle.
Yep,
And
an
you were
extra
saying earlier that the head part actually affects range, and
Yep,
there was a limited.
it does.
Yeah.
It does contributes to the range in a way that it allows you, some head parts allows you to this is carryover from the previous build from the mobile. It allows you to lock on more easily to targets. If you've noticed, if you've been playing the game for quite some time now, if you move away from your opponent, eventually you'll get detached from the lock on. So that is affected by the head part. Of course, it's not as pronounced now as it was before in the previous builds. So that's why we took out the range stat, and mostly your range is directly affected by the bullet life of different weapons. But yes, the head does play a part into it. Perhaps when we create larger maps that span several screens, that would play into effect more again. But yeah, it does.
Okay, very interesting. So yeah, we do have some part specific stats. It seems. A player from our Discord asked recently if legs are the only thing that affect speed, and you said that no, the
Now,
entire body actually affects speed.
yes, okay. So just to quickly go through it, all the parts that you equip, if you notice, they actually contribute to the weight. And then when you reach a certain weight threshold, some of those values are gonna be used um, to what do you call this?
To analyze.
To to reduce your mobility. So I guess the closest comparison for our Soulsborne players is Demon Souls. When you reach a certain threshold, I think around 60, you start to feel the load, the heaviness of your player. That is similar in effect to Mecha Blitz. So that's why sometimes you don't necessarily feel it, but when you start going overweight, the burden feels more and more heavier and the slower you become. So to answer, all the parts you equip affects your speed. But in
Alright.
terms of increasing the speed, mostly it's the foot part and some internal parts.
Okay. So yes, hopefully that answered your question. I'm sorry you're on streamer mode, so I don't know your full name. All I know is the starting letter is M. So hopefully that answers your question regarding the speed. He also had another question about the maximum speed value, but you can come back with us for that later, or can you answer
yeah,
that right
yeah.
now?
No, no, unfortunately,
Not right
because
now.
as we are going back and forth with the balances, the maximum speed that one mech can attain is not set in stone at the moment.
I see, got you. Okay, understandable. But the base speed, what determines the base speed? Base speed, okay, without the penalties.
What determines the base speed would have to be your foot part, because
Okay,
if I
so
am
it's
correct,
legs.
yep, internals are not yet available in the build, so at the moment it's only foot part.
Okay, so Guardsman Nick says figures, very nice to know. Yeah, we've been talking too much about stats right now, but hopefully that answers a lot of questions in the community if you're watching this. All right, so let's get to the fight. I know, Steven, you can't be here for long, so yes, thank you for coming with us and answering questions. So let's get to the fight. So that's
All right,
Guardsman
let's do
Nick's mech. And surprise, surprise, for today, I will be the one fighting rather than Steven. And
I see lots of missiles.
pure guests. Yes. So I went with a full missile build, and I chose these legs because I noticed my base movement stat went up. Green numbers good, red numbers bad. That's my motto in life. If it's green, it's good. If it's red, it's bad. No, actually, that's a lie. I like red. Red's my favorite color, as you can see with my mech. But yeah.
Oh, but you're bad.
Yeah, red and black, bad guy colors, I guess. So, Guardsman Nick says lol. Alright, let's start, Guardsman Nick. Let's get this started. I think we've been talking too much. Let's get it down. Let's just start blasting.
So as you're selecting the map, I'm just gonna hint here that maybe you would like all the upcoming missiles that we have in plan.
Oh, we've got new missiles coming up. You heard that here
Yep.
first, folks.
Alright, here we go. Let's start the match. So you guys selected the orbital elevator, and as you can see, there are a couple of walls. Oh, okay. So right off the bat, actions is oh.
Yes, I'm coming in.
Yeah. So you're using the spear, and then you're blasting with all of your mounted missiles. I noticed that you're not relying too much on your primary missile weapon. Instead, you're using all your mounted missiles, so that's an interesting. Guardsman Nick's health is shaved half in just under 30 seconds. So
Yeah, I'm not giving him any chances. I'm firing all my weapons. I'm fully loaded, so I might as well just fire all of them.
So yeah, the heaviness of the legs may not be a great idea, but I can still see him trying to fight it out.
Oh, he's using the
that.
shield.
Oh yeah.
He should have died, but he's using the shield to block. I see.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, just a few more hits. Guardsman Nick.
Yeah, Guardsman Nick's in trouble.
Guardsman Nick loses the first round. Don't think he hit you with too much. Probably because of the walls too. There's lots of walls that maybe the sniper hits are the most effective in this kind of stage.
Yeah, if you keep the sniper is really effective if you're caught in the open because the bullets what do you call this, hit scan. But if I'm behind a building, good luck hitting me. Also, the spear has really good range for a melee weapon. I really love it so much. Like, I don't know. I'm a melee weapons nerd. Like, I like studying like old martial arts and swords fighting techniques, and you know, many of the old what would you call them? Generals, strategists. They called the spear the king of the melee weapons. So you know, I'm kind of biased. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Like not even the sword, right? But you know, all these movies and books, the swords are the magical, all-powerful weapons. But you know, in a real battlefield, the spear was the king. Sorry, I nerded out. But yeah, I'm basically like really pressuring him. I'm not giving him a chance to open.
But Guardsman Nick actually shaved your life up to around 10%.
Yeah.
Probably because every time you were trying to rush in with the spear,
He
he's
just
point
shot
blanking
me.
you with the sniper. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I nerded out there about the spear, but yeah. Basically, what I was doing there was rushing. I was rushing in. After his bullets got caught on the what do you call this? The
Walls.
Walls. Yeah, I'd use the walls to as cover, but then I'd rush in. Then I'd back off and then, repeat it again. So, Guardsman Nick, you're allowed to change your mech. I'll just wait here. Oh yeah, Steven. So sorry, I stole your commentary from you.
No. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine.
I was wondering if the shields have an offensive function. Well, Steven, what?
They will. They will.
They will.
The original plan was for each of them to have at least one offensive function. Unfortunately, we didn't have time to properly implement it because it was having some issues. That's why we turned it off at the moment. But don't worry, we are testing it. It is gonna come. One shield. It's gonna go Captain America. One.
Oh
if
wow,
you know what
Captain
I mean,
America.
you can throw it. Yep. One shield is gonna be used to bash to create space, especially when you're being pressured. The other, it's just mainly a tankier shield with no offensive capability. However, it has a longer HP. So, yes, if you notice, there are three kinds of shields at the moment: a rounded one, a diamond one, and a square one. So the rounded and the diamond will both have their offensive capabilities, while the square one, the larger one, is just gonna be purely for defense.
All right. So, Guardsman Nick, whenever you're ready, just hop into the room, and then we'll start. So, yeah, it's good to know that the shields will have an offensive capability because I was a little worried. All they really do is like soak damage, and then when they break, that's
Yeah,
it.
you're
You have a
done.
dead
You're done
button
for.
basically. So there are some people who are saying the shield's busted, but I don't know. For me, it's like all it is extra HP, if you ask me. So I don't know. If you give it an offensive function, or like it's an attack that blocks attacks while attacking, that would be a very powerful, interesting addition. Maybe it just stuns people. I don't know. Blocks attacks and stuns. But of course, I
Yeah.
think that would need balancing because the
That's
stun
the
gun
name of the game.
exists. Yeah, the stun gun exists. So
Oh, don't worry about the stun gun. I've been playing a lot of Max Boost, and I got the stun duration. So look forward to that. Again, lots of stuff coming down the pipeline. We're just figuring out which one to update first, which bugs to fix first. So, right, there we go, match 2.
yeah.
Right. I don't think. Oh wait, Guardsman Nick did change their equipment. I can see using. Oh, he's also using the spear now, and probably with some grenade launcher. This is gonna be interesting because you're both using the spear.
Yeah. The one I call
Oh.
the king of weapons. But actually, the
Walls
spear
are
isn't the strongest melee weapon per hit in the game right now, right? That would be the sword.
It's not.
Yeah.
Yep, the larger sword, plasma slicer.
The
It is.
plasma slicer, yeah. Alright, so he's coming in with the machine guns. I'll have to kind of look for a way to evade that. Oh my gosh, he's stun locking me. Oh, grenade launcher. So
Yep.
after he stuns me, he's just gonna grenade launcher me. That thing actually hurts a lot. Each individual shot deals a lot of damage.
Yes, it does. That's why its range is not that far. You gotta close in to use it properly. So it's also a dangerous weapon for yourself if you don't know how to use it good.
Yeah, the limited range really forces you to get in there. Okay. He got me with the spear. I was actually thinking of doing the spear at that time. But he got me first. Okay. Okay, got
Holy
him this
cow.
time, nailed him with that.
Holy cow, that was nice.
Yeah. Well, with
So-
melee weapons, you have to kind of maximize it, because the nice thing about melee weapons is the stun lock. So you kind of want to get as much damage in there as soon as you stun lock them. And then there, I got him.
Here we go,
Oh no,
here
but
we go,
oh,
here
he's,
we go.
oh no, my
Oh!
HP. I didn't look at my HP. Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
Round 2. Here we go.
Yeah.
Barraging with the missiles and
Nice one.
the miniguns. All right, here we go. Clashed with both weapons, thinking at the same time. Oh, they have the same thing in mind again. All right, here we go. coming in with more spear attacks.
Yeah, I'm trying
evading all
to.
those missiles.
I'm trying to get him to. I'm trying to deal with this like ranged first, but he's just getting too many hits in.
This is actually a good match. This is far better than the first series of matches that we got.
Yeah.
Probably because Guardsman Nick is now using more weapons to counter you whenever you're trying to close in.
Yeah. Yeah, I can
Alright.
really feel it. Like those homing missiles. I think people forget just how long they last. They come back to the field.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it. It might not necessarily hit you now, but you
But
gotta
it'll
watch
come
out for
back
it.
later.
Yes.
It's an investment. I see. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh god,
Oh,
trading
no.
blows.
Yeah, his grenades really chunked. Okay, but I got him that time.
All right, here we go, round 3.
All right, round 3. Yeah.
Anyone in the chat or in the community, do you guys want to see more destruction in the arenas? Because we definitely could.
Yeah, I personally like it that stuff's destructible, adds to the, we're destroying, we're killing machines, that kind of vibe. And in mecha anime, they slam into buildings.
Yep.
They
that's
slam
actually-
into buildings and hit things.
That's actually one thing I wanted to test. So whenever you get knocked back by a melee weapon, that it actually collides and destroys the stuff.
Oh, the
But
building, that would be so cool.
yes, the unfortunate thing is we are having some troubles with the collision issue, so that's why we didn't implement it yet. But of course, we do plan to put it in. Again, lots of stuff in the pipeline, just planning it out which one to go first.
I think you can do something like in Tekken, when it wall breaks, it stuns, and then you can continue your combo. That would be so funny.
We should. We could try. We could try. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So
But-
you got him.
Yeah.
All right. That's it for the match. I was actually gonna commentate on which one of yours gonna go first because I was alluding to which feature needs to go out first. And unfortunately, it was Guardsman Nick who went out first. But those were very intense series of matches.
I'd like to say sorry. I was actually really into it. I wasn't holding back at all. Good game, Guardsman Nick, though.
That was like an anime match.
Yeah.
We would call.
Whenever I play this game, I swear.
Unlike my weapon last time, an anime weapon, don't worry, it's gonna be fixed.
Oh yeah, the laser weapon from last
Yes.
episode. Yeah. So
Alright,
yeah,
anyway, so-
Guardsman Nick, thank you for playing. GG. Have you any thoughts for us that you want to share with the audience? Oh, I'm sorry, my phone is so loud. So he's just typing, I'll just read it out for you guys. Got more practical. Oh yeah, he was just saying his weapons were more practical that time around. Yeah, I feel that way too, because he had a lot more range. He had a lot more weapons to deal with the range. I am sorry. Wait, did something happen to my song?
No. You at least you're being heard.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
One interesting to note that I've seen from players before when using the sniper is they usually pair it up with a melee weapon and use it after knockback. So that was an interesting technique that I saw someone use before.
Yeah, the knockback of the melee weapon, the
Note that
stun,
I've seen from
that would actually do things.
players before.
That's actually how I think the melee weapon should be used. But there are people who don't like it being too much of a slugfest, I guess.
Which is understandable.
Yeah, I mean, this is a game, it's isometric, you want to shoot. So I guess what we'll do moving forward is to make more interesting projectile weapons with more
That's-
interesting
that's what-
patterns.
That's what's gonna be happening. That's
Yeah.
why I've been talking about it slightly earlier. I want to share more. Unfortunately, I think that's just something everyone needs to watch out for.
Guardsman Nick says you also want to make your shots count. Yeah, the melee attack kind of ensures that your shots hit. by the fact that you stun your enemy. So that's why people who like understand the game, who kind of play it, or I'm being biased. Maybe I caught on that. With the melee weapons, you stun your enemies so you get free damage if you hit them. But at the same time, you're opening yourself up to risk, which we saw earlier, because there are lots of ranged weapons that really hurt, like the grenade launcher at close range, and you can get punished coming in. So a guy who puts down mines maybe and has really good standoff or zoning game can probably punish me even harder. I remember that we had an internal like test fight, and I got creamed by a guy who did that exactly. Like all he did was punish me. All he did was like shoot me. The back projectiles also improved. I like the current version of the spread gun. Okay, that's nice. So you heard that. He likes the current version of the spread gun, Steven. So that's
It's gonna
good.
improve actually.
Yeah.
So one plan is to increase its projectile speed, its bullet speed. But for reasons I won't get into, I'm not touching some balancing stuff at the moment. We're
So that's
focusing
good.
on cleaning up some bugs. So yeah, look forward to it once we're cooking in that aspect.
All right. Yes. Thank you, Steven.
For
Yeah. Go ahead. Damn, my phone is loud. Go ahead, Steven.
no, that's it.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Let me just. There was this noisy thing. All right. So Guardsman is typing something. Nice. Looking forward to next patch. Thank you very much, Guardsman, for joining us. I think we'll wrap up the stream now. Thank you both of you for making time. Yes. Thank you very much, Guardsman.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you. Yes, he said a pleasure. Hope to see you next time. Maybe you and matches with other dudes on the channel, and I'll see if we can reschedule our future like streams, because right now they're all set. We had that schedule posted 2 weeks ago about our plans for the week. So yeah, I'd like to have a stream with more of our testers aboard, because there are a lot of you guys out there already playing the game and commenting on our channel and already asking technical questions like this. So that's good. We're getting into the nitty-gritty of the game. So yeah, like Steven said, just for a reminder and for everyone who's new to this, Steven's actually like the project manager of the of MechaBlitz, so he knows the technical stuff.
Yeah, I'm mainly the designer, but let's just say I wear a lot of hats.
Yeah, indie devs, dude, we wear a lot of hats. So yeah, we're glad to have him on air. Just ask your questions. I forward them to the dev team anyway, and then they get back to me, and I answer as quickly as I can. So yeah, once again, thank you guys for coming. Thank you for watching our stream, and make sure to join our follow, subscribe to our various social media channels, which you can see here. Most importantly, please make sure to join our Discord, because the closed beta test is actually ongoing right now. And Guardsman Nick and a lot of other testers have joined our closed beta test simply by virtue of joining our Discord and following some instructions on our Discord channel. The closed beta test, we call it that, but it's actually open to everyone. You just have to follow some instructions and you'll get a key from the admins. So please do join our Discord. It's not on screen right now, but you can get to our Discord channel by clicking our video description below. So if you can see that below, there's a link there. Just join our Discord. And if you join our Discord, and you'll be able to join our closed beta test, and you'll be able to join other activities. Right now, this stream, this was supposed to be open to everyone on our Discord channel, but I understand not everyone lives in the Philippines and is free at this time. So I want to be as inclusive as possible. I'll see the most common time frame and then we'll reschedule for that in the future. All right. So other than that, there's another community event we're doing called Boast Your Build. So basically, just post a screenshot of the current build you're using in our closed beta test. Or if you're one of those rare testers for the mobile app, we can also accept that. But the mobile app is outdated right now. We've decided to work on Steam. So what we'll do is we'll post that on the weekends on our social media channels. It's called Boast Your Build. And you can join us by joining us on Discord and join our closed beta test on Discord. So you can have a game to get screenshots of. So that's it for today. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you, Steven. You want to say goodbye or whatever? Okay, Guardsman X says, thanks for having me, guys. Yes, so I guess that's it for now. Thank you guys, and see you next time. See you next week for our next Extreme Exhibition. And for those who posted both your builds, you'll be seeing your build soon on our channels, on our feature. So see you then. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Oh,